Everyone. Today I'm talking about my graduation project. So my project name is Sight Without Sight. This is about the ocean pollution museum project. So this uh, so this my contact. The first one is background and objectives and the client and forward plot diagram and 3D space and the drawing hang and the material area, future area material. Since the 21 century, the standard of living of human beings has been improved, but at the same time, it also affects the marine ecosystem with a large amount of industrial emissions flowing into the sea and more
Our human rights was export of sorry.
more and more plastics products. People need to stop this dependence so that people can understand the relevant knowledge so as to take action. So my objectives have three. The first one is front exhibitions. The audience can explore their interest in knowledge and increase their knowledge. The second is provide a space for the people to socialize and communicate. The third is enhance Hong Kong's environmental image. So the client is my project client is government is environmental protection department. So which is they were established in 1968 to deal with environmental pollution. So the aim of the environmental protection department is to promote public awareness of ocean conservation, thereby reducing pollution in Hong Kong. The second is the make use of the space in the museum to communicate with people for all over the world. The exchange view and to disseminate to others the extent to which Hong Kong has been action in protection the environment to prove favorable impression and enhance Hong Kong in influence in the world. So this is the current. So therefore, in the design of the museum, it is necessary to provide a space for the communication, which can be used by other organizations or officials to carry out education activities or to teach. And when the government needs it, it can to provide it as the lecture or a conference. So the design here is from the CNN or our news TV. The back of the CNN studio you can see the building and view of the American, which is very conducive to the promotion of the American to the people around the world. So behind the stage of the lecture is the whole Victoria upfield, which can be seen by the people sitting in the staircase seats. And when broadcasted on Vision TV, the people around the world will pay attention to the Hong Kong.
So the staircase seat, you say there is steps, gallery.
So my target user is the student. He is 60 to 25 years old, both male and female. And in terms of education, it is secondary school or both, because at this stage or of their, if they have ability to think independently and have a high level of understanding of the new knowledge. The second user is a volunteer. Who are the members of environmental organizations and who are passionate about the environment, where they can socialize and exchange ideas. Third, there are the third is the user is the staff who are responsible for displaying the contents or helping the visitors to get to know the place. So the students' needs is reading and learning and entertainment. The volunteer needs is social and the meeting and leisure and teaching peoples. So the staff is work and read break. So I set the library in the museum for the all guys, but master is provide to the student. Student can in the here to reading book or learning. So the second is set the coffee in the museum. The people can break in here and the social communication, and the office is for the state. There they in the office work. So the bubble diagram. So the first one you in the entrance is the reception, and the two gallery and the video room, and I have a big lounge for the people rest, and have a club for the volunteer in here. So and the cafe area. So this is 2-4. I have the gallery 3 in the left and the library in the middle, and the gallery 4 and 5. This is the presentation. So people enter the museum for the right and pass for the exhibition there are ramps on both sides, so people go up and down and finally leave for the lift. So this is my project storytelling. I have the 4 topics. The first one is oil pollution, and then the second is overfishing. The third is human behavior, such as the disposal of plastics, and industrial emissions with factories discharging sewage into the sea. The last one is about the solution or population related activities, laws. So the story goes for the introduction to the solution. The first 3 topics are easy to experience. They are more like the experience of the skin. So not too much the text, only the image, objectives, and the video. The people can touch and take picture inside if the opening placed a lot of text to read. It would be difficult to force the visitor to continue to the Williams to go on, and the following eyes are about the luminosity of the room, which is the process is darkness to the light, but also represents that the state of affairs gradually towards the light, leading the visitor to the final how to solve the problem. So and then to the solution. This is a process for darkness to the light, which also represents the gradual movement of the saturation towards light. So as there is no need to read the text in the previous exhibitions, so there is not much needs of light for light. The light will only focus the showcase or objectives and the load. So and the last 2 will focus more the expression of the words, because words are more convenient to convey the information and express it. Next is my design concepts. So as I say, my first topic is the oil pollution. So my design concepts is when oil enter the sea, they will gradually sink to the bottom of the sea. They make the fish hands sway and breathe. So trapping them in the oil. So my idea is to make the oil pouring like corners. The creatures are trapped in the middle of the corner, like the bottom the picture. And the large numbers of corners will for the forest in the wrong, and people also have difficulty walking. So the second is the second gallery is about the overfishing concepts. So where people use nets to catch large amounts of fishing that will eventually end up on the dinner table. And overfishing leads to favor fishing fish and other creatures that eventually become extinct. So my idea is to make the wall slippery sloping, and the wall will be great, and in the middle will be picture, or in the next video I will put the picture or the video show about these things. So and in the wall, the middle, there will be a dinner table representing the automotive fact. So next is the 3D space. This is the about the lounge area. So people can sit the sofa or long chair, and in the back have some showcase for people look, and in the setting and some creatures. So this is as I say, this is the oil pollution gallery. So there have a big corner. This big corner is the oil. So I will pin some oil in the face so people can touch this corner. So also I have a sink to the people to wash hand. So I want to make the space is dark. So like this one, the light is only focus the photo or objectives. So this is my ballpen about the 1-4. In the right is the lobby, lift lobby. The left is the office, and the two gallery and the video room, and a big lounge and the curb and the coffee in the back. Sit coffee room, you can see the Hong Kong see the view. So this is true for the forepan. In the middle is the bookshelf. So this section pen.
Section. That's the section.
This is the future area material. It's about the gallery 1. So there have the 6 material. The first one is the metal, but the metal is more like the water, so can reflect the people or along the objectives. This can make make the long big. The two is the PVC plastics is the corners materials. So the three is the marvel about the ice. So they can, this material can make the floor is more like the water and the sea. Let the people so the five is the concrete in the wall and can make the long is more dark. The four is the white marble. Is in the big corner on the middle. The six is the black marble. Is the skin the material zinc material. So this is a reference. Thank you. This is my presentation.
Have you considered the fishes on top would be when have you considered the function that you would or how would be the on top? How will you make sure that it doesn't fall over
The fishery is hiding the 2-4. Because I break down the 1 for the 4, so they can make the space more bigger. And the fishing is using the metal line hanging it. So this is more than the 1-4.
Jeremy,
Which one? The all diagram. Oh, the ice is about the long the light. Is when the close the ice is the it means is this zone is no much light in the long, and the sunlight is the sunlight in long. The big ice is the a lot of light in the long.
that's good. I don't understand.
but for the so if we design that this place has more light to this one. Do you show these eyes in your footprint? Did you put these eyes or the headphones for like the sense? Do you put it in the full time or only this?
I mean, can you show the space? So the eye is about the.
Possibly where the light, which part of your footprint has?
Oh,
Okay, get me one thing clear. The eye is about the light, it's more light. So the next question is about, can you show the space either in the plan or in the
Yeah.
perspective?
the first one I see is this space, and the second is
Yeah, what, I mean, this is, and that's what,
the
like, the left side.
the first one is no light. So only physical, the light, the focus, the objective help the people look. And the second is the observation is this one is sunlight. It's only the screen light. Yeah.
Maybe we should work with the diagram to explain what. Maybe one diagram to do that.
Yeah. Like my concept, you can see this is the barrier tube. Is the lot of nets, so some feature in the middle, but this is the screen. So this space only the screen light. Yeah. So the three eyes is in the three eyes is in the here. So because there is closed windows, and so there have some sunlight and environmental light, and more light in the here. The fourth space is in here. It's a lot of light to help people reading the text, because reading text is need light. So the 5 is in the entrance area. So this is not closed. It's half open, so it have a lot of light for the sunlight and other light.
Okay. So yeah, if you either draw the floor plan, one diagram and tell the rest. For example, you go back to step back. And no, just the floor plan. Yeah. So for example, like we can show like this thing. For example, what this way. For example, you might be like showing it. Move down to right.
Yeah.
This one is like, so you can make a simple diagram. One talking really about the different degree of darkness and lightness. So this will help much easier. Just the both go together is very simple. There's a lot of way to show diagrams. Focus is on the flow of light. And then I put also the perspective next to it. Talk about how that we okay. So this is the case portion, right? Anything else? Maybe you write down, but if you guys have any other question. If I ask you that, what you suggest for to Betty, what he can do, which area he can work maybe to make it even better. You have a suggestion where he should work first. Where should Betty work? The first priority is priority at this stage. Give suggestion to Betty. Waiting to get it finished. I think, let's say. So now they're going to give you some suggestions. Yeah. Yes, what is the suggestion to basically? Yes.
Can you go back to the first floor time without surgery?
Without the line.
You need to show it the floor time.
Okay, maybe that's the one. Okay, go with that then plan. See, okay.
What is that in top left?
ABCD.
Yes.
This one?
Is this the one you did the memory?
Oh, this is the office for the state.
It's for
State. State. STA
Stop.
staff.
Yes, it is the museum support office, museum office, back office, then the back office. Yeah, anything I want to say? So do you have any suggestions for basic? Why they should work next? First priority is what? All right, in general, it's are you going to say anything? Send for Cheerios. Did you hear my question? Did you hear my question? Are you going to say something? Do you have to say something or like, okay, I don't have nothing to do. You just put it in time. We're all waiting for you. So what is your suggestion for?
Because I really want that as well.
Right, but not that overall, the whole project. Do you have any suggestion for? Betsy?
The rendering is to strictly, I don't have idea on. Actually, we should look at it. What is, what is this one?
Which one?
Yeah, we listen.
This space is
And how about over the area, the.
Why you guys don't include us in name and yes, is this area?
No, this is the rendering piece for the, next to it,
E2.
E three. Like this is.
this area. This one.
And what do you call this?
Oil bridge.
Gallery 1 and 2, right?
And why did you put the mirror on for the screen?
What?
Why do you choose this material for the ceiling?
Because the metal is very hard. If a metal is very not good to the high end like
So technically, and how about what you're trying to show then? What you're trying to show by doing this?
uh, the first one is the space more bigger, and the second is the
No, okay, we're talking about the number one actually. So this is actually already you said metal or mineral.
metal.
Yeah, so this is why you said why you did that, right?
Right.
Or how actually. But before that, like what you try to show by this is that there also a question from my right? So why you put it, I mean, what you trying to make by that?
The material phase is like this is more like the water
So I want to show like what on the top or on the bottom.
top.
Okay, at the bottom, but we're looking up.
Yeah,
This is it from the bottom. Okay. All right. So any suggestion? You're saying about the two space on hypersphere, right? So you know, when you make suggestion, any other place you can make first.
Um,
Also, how much you- First should have suggestion because you're following the project and thinking actively what can be done next. What should be even make it more complete or even better. Anything you missed? Talk about. Everything you missed, the architect that need to be done. This question is for Terry. Anything you missed that you should include in architect project. Did you talk about the clients? Because you have this question where we should.
the environmental protection department.
But we'll run this. This is the sponsor, right? With money.
Money and
But we'll manage the space.
Yeah.
We'll run this museum.
user.
We'll run this museum, manage this museum, management.
Yeah.
Who? Go back. Go back to yeah, so this is the clients to give the money, sponsor, right, for the funding. But then we'll manage everything, like this museum. With the management of this, of this museum, also the same.
Yeah.
I think it's more higher department, so you can simply check the next museum, Maritime Museum, number 8 here, who run that. Understood. You can also check like something similar, for example, Science Museum, or Space Museum, who run that. Do they have any special department under that to do that? Yeah. So environmental protection department for Google is it bureau on the department? Check, is it the Google, it's not the department, the bureau.
Yeah. The government, the website is
The department.
yeah.
So you check in a little bit more detail, who runs the museum. We have a special section of it. So this is not now. Cherry, anything missing? Did you follow this project? Okay. Nothing missing. can also ask Betty to show, okay, can you show me this and that? If you have to say, if you say something and you say it, I mean, oh, no, not that, some people just keep this, sit in silence. Even the video we are recording, it will be long gap in the middle. Say. Nothing to say. So, for example, for programming, have you made some programming developments? Like, for example, how you divide the zoning or something? I didn't see much about programming, like how you split the spaces into different blocks. Block diagram, you have.
Yeah.
That's not block diagram. This is the important in the split the name of different things. How would you block? For example, for what block diagrams to show the split of the space, how you check the space, right? So it's not that we need more space, we need less space. So it should be then supposed to be look like okay, my reception should take up that much space. The lounge should be taking that much space. Something like that. It's more kind of like division of the space, right? But then later you can design overlap. Also intersection, you can show, for example, last time at the very beginning, you say that cafe and lecture hall is one place. So that something is the double line space, somewhere is one, space two, space three. State diagram to the level at the same time. And another very important thing in the programming is the priority. Why you put cafe over there? Why you put like say lounge over here? Why not lounge is here? Why not cafe is here? Understand the logic of that, how you organize things in the bubble diagrams. Okay. And also the strategy. So I think that part is missing from them. Otherwise, I saw that quite have all that everything try to say. So presentation at this stage should end at least something like that. This is not the again not the very all down everything not that, but is that it comes to where it's supposed to be in like the if you say minimum requirements. So presentation should like now I can call it complete. You can see this space, you can see the scheme, you can see some detailed ideas. We also hear about the concept, you see the spatial, and like you talk about the progression of the space, right? This you also see the strategy, you say, and how you plan. So it's more like a conflict, and that is expected at this level. And then we talk about the detail of the space, detail of the diagram, how should we present, what should be done better or not. And talk more about the space and these design ideas. Not I should talk about the how should we work and what should we present today. Understood? Those are ABC at the very beginning. This is missing one, that is missing. This is controlling the topic. The topic should be about the design yourself. Unfortunately, I have to spend time to talk about that. What is missing? Anyway, so let's focus first. I think the first thing Manav will also understand the contrast. He gives some idea about the topic itself. But again, I think you also put some photos, right? Now, once you put things, and then we can talk about the fine tuning, how like more attractive, more kind of like making the impact of the appealing things. So that's the I think I get talking more detail with you in the workshops after that. Okay. But you have these things, so it's good. But one more thing is quick note is that make reference to the photos, very good photos or information. Some photos don't have some numbers. But anyways, is a start needed, the good start to need, okay. And then you talk about the user need. I think that is a diagram you made was quite good. Can you go to that? Yeah. So this is something new. I didn't see before, or you all also didn't see. So you made it by yourself, right? So that's the you were starting to contribute this, make your own things. And just one suggestion is like when you was talking about the work here, you can split need of the user, right? We're talking about the staff members here. So in terms of work, break, we understand they need some space or at least a chance to get a break, right? But also in terms of work, what they need for the space. So might be two things very immediate. One is the maintenance, maintenance of the space. So it is one something from your point of view, is the user needs for this group. And the other one is like the front desk service, right? I mean, in terms of the visitors comes, like how to interact with them, so it's for the front desk, the front office. So you have a reception, but so how the ticketing is going on, how the customer service is going on, etc. So that's design also matter because how they interact. So you can a little bit break down the front desk and the second one's the maintenance issue. Now, you put some lot of reference photos in some places, right? Go next page. This one, stay there. What are you trying to say with this?
I want to make the library. I want to make the coffee because I'm still the library
Right. So
space.
then why not you show that you already have made it, right? You already done that. Library.
I still not rendering the.
Okay, so when you are done, you change this photo to your photos, right? So reference photo you will show like in the week 3, 4, 5. I mean, when you are talking with me about the space, experience and space, right? Or experience map, that time you use sketches and reference photos together. Understood. But in the final, never show the reference photo, especially this is never ever that. Because you're supposed to show the design. Now, in case you cannot show, don't have anything except, so then that's the like last piece of it's supposed to be like that. But you'll be a lot of questions. But it's still better than showing nothing. Last year, Shimon actually needs for some space. You should just show those reference photos rather than the final one. And then that's why you also hear a lot. I mean, people don't get it wrong. I can see nice design, but it's not your design, right? Or some people get it wrong. They thought that this is his design. Then when they know it's not your design, then it's really got pissed off. Understood. But so it's the technique. So I understand it's a dummy right now. You replace or use icon or quick sketches you want to talk about. Okay, I'm talking about the 3 components. I showed you some idea drawings right before in the middle. This kind of very simple form, iconic drawing. Oh, all right. So next thing is like in the form and you put some library. I have a question about the library space. So where's the library? This one.
Yeah.
It's the shelf. So where they read?
The lecture.
They cannot see pointing the mouse. This one. Okay, so now I'm talking like what I'm supposed to talk at this stage. So I think you have a big gap between them. I mean, what is this actually? What is it?
So
Chips. So I think you have created a little bit of division. I mean, this should be better connected, spatial and visual. So if you really need a shelf, you can put somewhere else. But then I can see this is going down, is it? Or going up?
going up.
It's going
Back.
This is the level 2, right?
Yeah, going up.
So not going down because your was supposed to come out this way, right? So I think you draw it wrong actually. Because you expected the visitor will arrive this way, right? So this is What is like, is it going further up or so? Is it going to the level 3 or no? It's just nothing there.
This level 1 to the level 2.
Right. So that means you are when you are looking at the total of the level 2, right? You are not supposed to see anything here. This is already downstairs, and then you are actually coming through this, right? So this ramp technically is going down from your floor level, right? So you should see that. So how to draw that? You should draw like a ramp is the arrow, right? So you should draw a ramp that's going down, then you set it down. Going down. It's not talking about the how people moving. You're talking about the ramp going down from this direction. Understood? So you're telling that from here it's going down, and then you don't see it anymore. This is the void. Here we are talking about in someone in the level 1. Understood? Level 2 person. So that should be the drawing. So this arrow distance is really long. And then after that, you can show the dash line that talking about the circulation or the progression. That's one thing like that. But you're talking about the ramp goes down from the left hand side, right? And the right hand side, there is no ramp. Actually, it's a void. You look down. So in case the case, then this is space have nothing, right? You can either put like low height shells. Because if you're looking down or not, but then I'm saying that there should be very strong connection. These two spaces are connected. So between the bookshelves and the reading area. And you can also, this is not a full-fledged library, it's basically a museum's library, a small library. So you can also contribute there here. And more reading space. No, like even a big table. For example, I think this kind of library even better. I mean, make your exploration and imagination more. This what you were expecting if you are talking about a water pollution or social pollution museum in a library. What should you expect? There might be a lot of magazines and talking about the natural system, right? Especially the water, the ocean. So this library is full of the books on ocean life, right? And might be samples, right? Specimens. It's more like a small it's called the natural museum. So if you have a specimen or something, for example, talking about different kind of samples or something, so it can be also sample racks. And if you have a sample racks, you need to be able to see that. So what's the difference with an exhibition to the library? Library means you will take your own time to open up and flip and touch. So that means the reading area you can stand actually. There will be a long table or some corner. I mean, you don't need so many shelves. Somewhere it can be like can be a big table, and then this shelves is very much about the samples. And the second thing is you need a little bit of separation here, because it's almost like open up with low height, but then a sense of space, because this is used main circulation, right? This area is the main circulation. It's how to separate from the library space. So just low height conditions or furnitures, or even the last bookshelves can be a little bit of division and then separation of the space. Now you want people to walk through the library, right? I mean, this one, you want people that should walk to the library to go to this one. But this walk through, who is going there? I mean, if you are looking at the lecture hall, this is busy, right? How many people should be in the lecture hall? Okay, say 60 people. I think even more the number of 60. Okay, so it's 60 people lecture hall. In a full-time lecture, you expect that 60 people will come out almost at a time, right? And many of them is going down this way, but then in big number is going, so like 10 people to 15 people is walking through that. This is a little bit of noisy. You just go to the third floor, right? There's a lot of kids go when the lecture room open up. No, this is not the main library that people really read and study. It's a library that's an extension, extra things, right? But still, you can segregate circulation, or you can say, I don't know, what is your idea? Why they would walk in the middle of the library? What is your idea?
So it means the level by
Yeah, why they are walking the middle?
there the lecture the door there
Exactly.
that when people open the door with the lecture can look the back the load or load they then let you now the next friend how to go.
Okay, if I'm not miss the last one, for example, the circulation could be easily like this, right? Next to the walkway, I mean, and the handrail, especially you design it first to look down. So that easily the circulation could be there, and then you could slightly move it. Then it is separated, you could finish and then go down. Why you want to be very middle of the bookshelves you are walking on? Or do you want that they should really touch the book on the way or see it? You can bring them in. Sometimes in the shopping mall, they want us to walk through the shop, right? Like consignments. Understood? Because they want that you interact and then buy something later. So if you really want them to engage with the library, then yes, I really want them to be in the library, to leave it behind. Go through that. And then reading is far away, so you do not start. But make sure what is your logic, or otherwise this will be nicely separated. To me, yes, you should create the circulation basically this way, so that you can look down at what's happening downstairs. And even you put the reading area in here, or other way, you reading area will be here and the circulation is here. So the good use of the handrail, people can see what's happening. They look up and somebody's sitting next to it. Like look at the handrail, you look upstairs, somebody's sitting there. So I think this space is a little bit unused right now. I mean, just with the shelf. So same problem the arrow again. So I think you just finish the page here. And then this is saying that go down. You just finish next to the down, then you know that keep what you call down. So now I see it in right one for the little down here. It's very little. Or is it done by you or something else? You notice that. Okay. There's one more thing I want to say you to fine tune this lecture hall. Okay. First of all, for all of you notice, this kind of space is a little bit strange. This kind of space is like you got a big room, but you manage it well. You just put things randomly. I think you saw the same thing when you go to QW, right? Big box that there is a elevation. So we are walking behind it. Sometimes it's quite lost, right? If you go to the other side, it's really hard. It really looks like not designed. In the beauty dog, you remember. If you go to the right side, it's okay. But it seems like there's really put in by force. So what should be the better? I mean, for example, this column is not the good solution to being that. But the position of this, the top is nice because you have a glass behind, right? So the view is open. Now that this is the starting point. I need something over here, and you can start to kind of like how to ignore or without the column. Okay. And of course, one more thing you need when you're designing auditorium, you need to go out actually the two sides. So you need some space at the right. And there is a still problem, right? There is one area that now this could be back kind of stage kind of facilities or on the other side. Because the guy of the audience, you need control or something like if you remember in the unit of there is actually room in the behind upstairs, right? If you understand, remember what they are doing in that room.
the people.
Right, so controlling the sound, light, controlling the spot. And even sometimes we put the camera there, but cameras are other things. Even we have the air condition and other, this means like the whole room running. So the same here. It's a little bit of formal, bigger rating, needs control. Even our 307, number 307 or the A103, they have a control room behind it. One is that understand? So it's better to be in the back, but if you don't have, or you can create a, like an exit point and a little bit of space in front of it. It's no need to be inside the room, or you still have the shell, but you can a little bit open up. I mean, that side is a bit extra space. But somehow I mean, the circle, this is the area, then the ceiling is everything is happening. So give it a little bit shape, shape. And the doorway, then yes, one is opening up with this corner, another should open up with this corner, and or this side, so if you behind this, and then you have the space so that it's next to the elevator, it's not congested when you take down. Right. Good. Now, your 3D spaces, when you go to say storytelling, project storytelling. I mean, we were talking about that, yes. So already Bana Hill had the question and so I think it's a good inclusion of the diagram when you do strategy, especially for which project is needed in the museum planning, the journey planning. First of all, give the name. I cannot see any name of the different this kind of gallery or you on topic, say oil spilling, overfishing, put those things together. And then say it's a gallery one. These two, for example, overfishing have two galleries, and then the worst is something, two things that have one gallery. You can mix and match up to you. But then transform, think about this space. Now you are talking about like action and experience and integration and not in one time. So if I'm not sure how it will look like, but you can try. Each of them, you are talking about something, right? Give a little bit of heading, one part of heading. What is this one? This one. Otherwise, we know it. The second thing, this arrow should not be this direction. You're only in one direction, right? You're not like going back, but only one direction. The journey is the same time. Like this arrow, because it shows like you go solution or you get come back to the information. It's not that you start in the information, finishing the solution, right?
Information start,
Finishing the solution, right? Cannot be opposite, right? Then yeah, there are no need to be that type of misleading. So you're only one direction. So what do you understand in terms of the experience? This is the take time, this is the one you. But anything about the same. I think this one you don't use the eyes. You use like the say the sun or the light kind of symbol. I use the eye where you have interaction with visual, where you have interaction with the touch, where you interaction with the smell. So use those eyes on this. Yeah, so I mean, that's the question. Like you have auditory, maybe you only have the eyes, right? You have to see. Most of the places you have to see, right? Some places you only have to listen. Is there any place you only have to listen? In a blind space, I just stand up and then listen to them, or I just touch and then listen. But anyway, put them together. You can also this diagram is good actually, it's very helpful for you to explain. And again, you can make reference to the whole way to do this diagram. How to talk about the program of progression. Where you really start it. If I were you, the next one thing I'll add the next page. a axonometry, very simple axonometry. That with all these pixels completely 3D. And that puts a very different color, the arrow and the numbers that we already showed. But this time is you see three-dimensional. And we can also talk about like this is ways that, for example, talking about like the graph of the emotion. Right? This is also can be emotional graph, where is the most emotional the action. I have to do something, and, or negative or positive emotion. Okay. So a lot of things can be done, but I can talk with you in more detail in this example. Next thing, to the perspectives actually. Can you go next? This is quite good and good to see, like really the impact, especially complex. But then my question is like this furniture is designed by you or we just put from the schedule or something else? Is it designed by you? Just ready? Yeah, so that's like maybe the same question as Jerry asked. When I like, if you just put some, look at here, actually, only the ceiling I can see something designed, but it also really must show it. I don't know why. I mean, there should be more. The perspective should be more taller because this is a double height space. You can see the upstairs a bit, you can see, and then up to the ceiling. So add more on the top. So here is the ceiling is only that part. I don't see much other things in the design part, and only this part. Okay. So why not the furniture we started to modify this one so that we can use? How do you do that? For example, you look at the details here, you put it here, the maturity. Yeah, is there any relationship with that? You can start to repeat something, bring it back. So style-wise, so that it don't look like something ready-made, or I saw it somewhere else, but it's actually really reflecting new designs to have some you want detail. Even spend some time thinking about what can I do. On this ceiling, now there are two approaches. In the nature museum, they put it direct, right? So if it's a exhibition item, or otherwise it can be a little bit of abstract. I mean, this is you're not showing any. Are you showing anything about the information, or are you showing just art piece?
Just art.
That asks them be more abstract. For example, this one I can see. Is it designed by you also? This one.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see the fish is more abstract. It's a shade or form. The color material is different. Okay. So why not this one also? Why not a little bit of like I'm not seeing a oil directly, but I'm seeing a bit of sculpture made of some metal, but it's a different way to see the oil or see the shark, for example. Or I'm putting the skeleton or very abstract. So it's a bit sculpture so that it match with this one and this one. Here also you can spend time to make them natural with a bit of relighting with the color scheme. So I can see how the color scheme of brown and the gray and the white. So this detail, this is just white, so white is fine. But then something else, this is like, or could it be just a simple, very simple sofa? The back is a little bit different. Very simple again. And then this continues here, but without any back. Okay. But this is the color match. Even that one is fabric, this is good, but the same thing. So I think the material scheme is fine, it's quite balanced, but visual details. And the last question is, you can see the fish on the back side of the wall. I think that's better. Something over the head. But other than that, anything else is telling you that it should be a museum. For example, if you last time you said if you're sitting down here for a long time, especially you want to push them to the membership, right? Or what's happening. For example, how you can invite people to the membership to your club or activity. How you can invite some. You go to them and sign the form like this. Or you show them the activity, what you have to have done. Right? And how to show the activity might be a certain video running with some posters or maybe vertical everything. So poster is telling about the activity. This is happening, guys. Very active moving about. Yes,
Yeah, I have this.
you have?
In the back where, but this is black.
Yeah, right.
This one.
Yeah. So that's the name or something, right?
Yeah.
But you can also use the or maybe this is as a worm that's a divider. So when he's sitting, look at him or her. He's sitting out, looking outward, nowhere. But you can put some people that are going towards maybe somewhere else, right? And this wall as backdrop, but this wall is very important because people are behind that. But it's still like this part is a little bit empty or quiet, and then somebody looking at, sitting here and looking this way, or sitting here and looking this way. This is the preferred part, right? So will it be there or not? Or if it's there, then how it can be looking at you and what to do? So it might be a one opportunity in this place to put something planter box, but at the same time, it's a little bit of talking about the activity. Now, how you can again search for different clubhouse or organizations, lobby area, get an idea. And other opportunity I can see is finding something a little bit lower here, so that not disturb the view to the sea, ocean, harbor, and then but you can still get the information or something. Another one very old system is common one is you put something in the wall, right? But it don't get nice. But it could be designed. And it need to be not like so many things done, usually like it's all, but it's a scheme. So if you have something like here, it might be a repetition of it, some lines that or something else to highlight it. Right? So this is a kiosk, for example, you can search something you want, but there are other ways if there are big things to complete. There might be some posters, spot stand, right in the library you put sometimes. So these are the like make really close to the or sometimes maybe even more innovative, being innovative, there is a small cube with the information to like you are sitting down and then okay, you are sitting here for a long time, look down and see, let's see something, there is a cube here. This is more innovative for example. Like for example, there is a cube, information cube. This is not a table, but it's just something showing up. But you're changing this space into a little bit more brand graphics, a little bit more touch of that. Especially this area, we're talking about the club activities or volunteers. So this whole area is a lounge, but it's also a place to know about the volunteers activities and what happening. So, for example, if I were you, I'd put a Hong Kong map somewhere, the sea ocean around Hong Kong. Okay. So different beaches and then kind of activity what we are doing. So this could be, for example, a very designed Hong Kong map with their like key points. Okay, we are doing Lantau Island in Fleet this month. Last year we did here. This year it's more like a very interesting map. This ocean areas. You can find it if you search www about the Hong Kong ocean. There are maps of this either the reference and the kiosk just can interact. Okay, so this is the way this space is starting to be more and more. I think this is a nice perspective, but put it to the next level. If I put some people that you are expecting to such some Hong Kong school kids, like maybe upstairs getting down or some like different people that goes go to the you see in the central they are working and someone upstairs after the lecture or shows finish they're standing there with the handrail. Okay. Now finally, I'm not sure this could be your star image when you are going to the JCFC. You make a very big print article, like a poster, and then this like I mean on the ceiling, right? And then the floor, and then even add something a little bit more walking, and then the name or something, and you say that the ocean, our oceans, right? And then behind is the Hong Kong, right? The impossible of a little bit blurry. So this is the start. Like there are a lot of details to that, and the people want to do it. Then another image, the second one somewhere else. The second start image is about the exhibition. Now people ask me why this one is important because I'm showing the lecture out there, the packet there, the gallery on the right hand side, but more importantly, finally, I want to actually see the clubhouse, not the clubhouse. I mean, this is the volunteer center. That's my mark of everything. So you can even fine tuning, look at your objectives again. You want people at the end do some kind of promise, right? So you can see that when they finish exhibition, they sit down, they may have even imagine I can still have some opportunity. You can make some promise, sit down and make some agenda. So I call it agenda or so give them some little bit of writing or kind of like things or history in that. So this is a nice ending from the whole thing. Understood? And that should be restarted as a space is fine, but as an activity, this is my ending point and this is my goal. But when see that things become more and more stronger, storytelling, you present skill of the project, way of seeing a project. Right? Okay, so work on, right? We got, and yeah, that's I think pretty much. So I can talk about even discuss which spaces in more detail. Who is the internet with detail? I think that's very basic. Thank you. Now,